Hello everyone, good morning. I am Desiree Sacopla from Group 6 and we are going to present about Kartilya ng Katipunan by Emilio Jacinto. First of all, who is Emilio Jacinto? Emilio Jacinto is from Tondo, Manila. He was born on December 15, 1875 and died on April 16, 1899. He died at the age of 24 in Santa Cruz, Laguna. The cause of his death at such a young age was malaria, which he had contracted while in Mahayhay, Laguna. The remains of his body were transferred from this location to Manila, where he was laid to rest in Manila North Cemetery. Aside from his name Emilio, he is also known in his other names as Pinky Ann, Timasilaw, and Ka Ilyong. Si Emilio Jacinto ay nakapagtapos sa Colegio de San Juan de Letran at sa University of Santo Tomas. Ang kanyang asawa ay si Catalina de Jesus. Si Emilio Jacinto ay isang Pilipinong general during the Philippine Revolution. The Philippine Revolution, called Tagalog War by the Spanish, was a revolution and subsequent conflict fought between people and insurgent of the Philippines and the Spanish colonial authorities of the Spanish East Indies under the Spanish Empire. Si Emilio Jacinto ay isa sa may pinakamataas na ranggo during Philippine Revolution. He was one of the highest ranking officers of the Revolutionary Society. Kataas-taasan, kagalang-galang, na katipunan ng mga anak ng bayan or kilala bilang katipunan. He is popularly known in the Philippine history textbook as the brains of the Katipunan. And now, you knew about Emilio Jacinto, and here are my other groupmates to discuss about Kartilya ng Katipunan.
My report is all about the Katipunan leadership such as Emilio Jacinto, the ideas of right and light. So in Tagalog, katwiran and kaliwanagan. So, si Emilio Jacinto, isa po siyang inheritors of the Age of Enlightenment. So, pag sinabi po nating inheritors, yun po yung mga taong nagmamana. So, and si Emilio Jacinto, isa din po siyang intellectual and moral revolutionaries. Pag sinabi po nating intellectual, yun po yung smart person who enjoys serious study and thoughts. So, pag sinabi naman po nating moral revolutionaries, yun po yung company of radicals helping to define healthy sexuality and also promote a culture of love, honor, respect, and freedom by providing resources that equip and empower society to live in wholeness. And also, si Emilio Jacinto, nakikipaglaban po siya to create and define a nation and culture that was post-enlightenment.
Hello guys, my name is Joy Ann Banlock and my report is all about the Kartilya of the Katipunan, which is ito ang popular na tawag sa akda ni Emilio Jacinto na naglatag ng mga batas at prinsipyo ng Katipunan at nagsilbing gabay para sa mga kasapi nito. May katulad ding akda si Andres Bonifacio na pinamagatan namang katungkulang gagawin ng mga ZLB, Duties of the Sons of the People. Ngunit ipinasya niyang ang isinulat ni Jacinto ang ikabit sa sinusumpaang kasulatan ng magiging kasapi ng Katipunan. The Katipunan had colorful beginnings. As a symbol of the members' loyalty, they performed the solemn rite of Sanduguan, blood compact, wherein each one signed his name with his own blood. The members agreed to recruit more people using the triangle system. Andres Bonifacio was the first supremo of the Katipunan, and he was the Katipunero revealed the secret organization of Katipunan. Mapapansin sa Kartilya ng Katipunan ang tuntuning moral at etiko na naispairalin sa Katipunan bilang tunay na kapatirang Filipino. Idinidiin nito ang pag-ibig sa kapwa at pagtutulungan, ang paniniwala sa katwiran at ang pag-iingat sa dangal at puri bilang tao. Gayunman, taglay din nito ang pangunahing mga simulaing demokratiko, gaya ng pagkakapantay ng tao anuman ang kulay at balat, antas ng kabuhayan at pinag-aralan. Ipinangangaral din nito ang mataas na pagtingin sa kababaihan at ang mabigat na tungkulin ng lalaki na alagaan ang asawa at ang anak. Sa dulo, iginiit ang pag-ibig sa kalayaan at ang kahandaan ng kasapi na ihandog ang sarili para sa bayan. Wika nga ni Jacinto, ang kamahalan ng tao ay tinitimbang alinsunod sa magandang asal. May isang pangungusap, may dangal at puri, at lalo na'y di napapapit, di nakikiapi. At marunong magdamdam at marunong lumingap sa bayang tinubuan.
Hello everyone, my name is William Brutas from Group 6. Our report is Kartilya ng Katipunan by Emilio Jacinto. Whether skin, be black or white, all people are equal. It may be each superior in knowledge, wealth, beauty, but there's no superiority in human dignity. Sinasabi dito na maitim man o maputi ang kulay ng balat ng isang tao. Lahat tayo ay pantay-pantay. Maaring ang isa ay higit sa kayamanan, kaalaman, sa kagandahan, ngunit walang higit sa pagkatao. Pinapakita lang ng kartilya ng katipunan na dapat tayo ay pantay-pantay. Kasi sa panahon ng mga Kastila noon, minamaliit nila tayo dahil sa ating itsura, kayamanan, at pag-iisip. Pero hindi daw doon dapat tinitignan ang pagkapantay-pantay. Tayo ay pantay-pantay kasi tayo ay parehas na tao. One who has a high inner spirit put honor, goodness, and virtue before self-interest. Sinasabi lang dito na gumawa ka ng kabutihan nang walang inaasahang kapalit or bayad. One who has a lowly inner spirit put self-interest before honor, goodness, and virtue. Sinasabi dito na kaya ka lang gumawa ng kabutihan kasi may nasahan kang kapalit or bayad. To the person with shame, his or her words is sacred. Dito pinapaliwanag yung salitang words of honor o pagpapahalaga sa iyong salita. Ibig sabihin nun, dapat yung pangakong binitawan natin, ginagawa natin o tinutupad. Do not waste time. Wealth can be lost and recovered, but time that already passes will not pass again. Ibig sabihin niyan, wag natin sayangin ang oras sa mga walang kwentang bagay na hindi naman mahalaga. Kaya nga sinasabing time is gold. Dahil yung pera, kayamanan, pwede pang ibalik. Pwede pang mapagtrabahuan, pero yung oras, hindi na. Nasayang na naaksaya na natin sa mga bagay na hindi naman important ay hindi na natin maibabalik yan. At pagsisihan natin na ginawa natin sa pagtanda natin dahil nasayang ang oras.
Hello po, ako po si Mary Chris Puerla. Ito po yung report ko about sa kartilya ng Katipunan. The Katipunan was not the only organization working towards independence. In 1892, Filipinos interested in the overthrow of Spanish rule founded an organization following Masonic rites and principles to organize armed resistance and terrorist assassinations within a context of total secrecy. It operated as an alternative Filipino government complete with the president and cabinet. Katipunan, in full kataas-taasan kagalang-galangan na Katipunan ng mga anak ng bayan, Filipino nationalist organization founded in 1892 to oppose Spanish rule. The organization numbered anywhere from 100,000 to 400,000 members. The name Katipunan comes from the full Tagalog name for the kataas-taasan kagalang-galangan Katipunan ng mga anak ng bayan. The Tagalog word Katipunan literally meaning association, gathering, assemblage, group, etc. comes from the root word. They built on ideological and political foundation constructed by men and women who sacrificed much for their dreams of independence. The struggles of Filipino women have always been intimately like with the broad popular struggle for social justice and sovereignty. During the Spanish period, women joined the underground resistance movement Katipunan in struggle against colonialism. They fought alongside the men and acquired significant political skills and know-how. Such struggles enable women to go beyond the traditional roles, homemaker and caregiver, which the highly patriarchal Spanish regime imposed upon them. Despite the dearth of literature on the contributions of the masses of women in the revolutions against Spain, some records reveal that women indeed played significant roles in that part of the Philippine history. Another case struggle was for women's right to education, particularly for a school where women could learn Spanish. Such school was deemed important because the ability to speak Spanish was crucial to education mobility. They were not organizations that sprang fully formed from among the masses, nor were they an organization that operated independently of contemporaries and predecessors. There are clear connections between the revolution, the Katipunan, the reformist movement, the events in 1872, the Assembly of Reformists in 1863, the Carlist movement in Spain, the Latin American revolutions, the Unity of 1823, the socio-economic reforms of Jose Vasco y Vargas, the economic explosion of the 19th century, and even British invasions. The connection stretched back even the decisions in the Manila Synod of 1582 to retain local language. Context is key. It is critical whether looking at history or contemporary issues.
Good afternoon, ma'am and classmates. Our report is all about kartilya of Katipunan. Now I will discuss the value of a person, which is under the kartilya of Katipunan. The value of a person is not in being sovereign, not in a aquiline nose or in a white face. It is not in the priceless substitute for God, nor is the high station one has in life. Pure and truly highly esteemed, beloved and noble is the person, even if he or she was raised in the forest and speaks nothing but his or her own language, who has beautiful behavior, and only one sentence, which is honor and virtue, who does not oppress others or allow oneself to be oppressed, who knows how to be sensitive and knows how to cherish the land of his birth, considering the Katipunan, the revolution, and the path of reason. It means a man's worth is not measured by his station in life, neither by the height of his nose, nor the fairness of his skin, and certainly not by whether he is of Christ, claiming to be God's deputy, even if he arrives from the hills and speaks only his tongue, and man has fine perceptions and is loyal to his native land. In my own understanding, this is about having the right character and good values. A man's life is not measured by what is his status in life, nor with the things that he possesses. Instead, it is in his character and his love for the native land.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, classmates. My report is all about. Then again, we always forget that the Katipunan upon inception and in action was not the mass movement it is commonly noted as, but one of the middle class, even the upper middle class in the context of 19th century Philippines. These men are highly educated and socially mobile. They they are critical thinking, well read, and in some cases well-traveled individuals who conceptualize a new Philippines, one founded on egalitarianism, even while
recognizing the social differences will exist. Of course, the Katipunan was not the only organization working towards independence. They built on the ideological and political foundation constructed by men and women who sacrificed much for their dreams of independence. We are they are not a organization that sprung fully formed from among the mass. N- Not we are the unorganized that operated independently of contemporaries and procedures. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Maria Cristina Sidukot from Group 6 and my report is now it's all about the kartilya of Katipunan, which means Premier of the Katipunan. Serve as the guidebook for new members of organization which laid out the group's rules and principles. Si Emilio ay isang kauna-unahang sumulat ng edisyon ng kartilya kilala sa tawag na Dingkian, Dimasilaw, and Kailyong. At kilala rin siya bilang isang brain of the Katipunan of the Philippine History textbook. And Andres Bonifacio later wrote a revised Decalogue. The Decalogue means the Ten Commandments, originally titled Katungkulang Gagawin ng mga ZLIB, Duties of the Son of the People. Was never published because Bonifacio believed that Jacinto's Cartilla as superior to the what he had made. And we have 14 principles of the Cartilla. First principle, the life that is not consecrated to a lawful and reasonable purposes is a tree without a shade, if not a poisoned weed. Number 2, to do good personal gain and not for its own sake is not a virtue. Number 3, it is irrational to be charitable and love ones for follow creative and to adjust one's conduct, acts, and word to what is itself reasonable. Number 4, whether our skin be black or white, we are all born equal. Number 5, the honorable man prefers honor to personal gain to his congrual gain to honor. Number 6, to the honorable man his word is sacred. Number 7, do not waste the time. Wealth can be recovered but not time lost. Number 8, defend the oppressed and fight the oppressor before the law or in the field. Number 9, the prudent man is sparing in the words and faithfully in the keeping a secret. Number 10, on the thorny path of life, man is the guide of woman and children. And if the guide leads the precipice, those whom he guides will also go there. Number 11, do must not look upon woman as the wearer of playing, but a faithful companion who will share with the tree and the penalties of life. Number 12, what do does not desire, done unto the wife, children, brother and sister that do not unto his wife, children, brother and sister of the neighbors. Number 13, man is not worth more because he is a king, because he knows a guideline and his color white, not because of his price, a servant of God, nor because of the height of prerogative that he enjoys upon earth. The last principles, number 14. When these rules of conduct should be known at all, the longed-for sun of the liberty shall rise brilliant over his most unhappy portion of the globe, and its rays should diffuse everlasting joy among the consecrated, everything of the fame race. The line of those who have gone before the fatigues and the well played suffering will remain. And we have last code. The last code of conduct showed the desire of Emilio Aguinaldo. Thank you.
Good morning, teacher and classmate. My report is about the Kartilya ng Katipunan by Emilio Jacinto. And I'm Stella Maris and from Group 4. So, my report is the actual lesson of the revolution, the hard work of reformism, the need to define politically and ideologically, and goals the paramount urgency of education and inculcating border values is ignored in favor of the adoration of revolt, the cult of the revolutionary, the primacy of personality, I will argue of our misunderstanding of. So, the Katipunan has 13 lessons. The Kartilya ng Katipunan comprises 13 lessons that detail not only the vision of the Katipunan but the vision for the egalitarian and morally sound Filipino nation.